Hi, my name's Kyle, and our group consists of Georgie, Kathy, Lily and Phoebe, who will be going over the following points. We have chosen the Samsung 65-inch curved TV as our product. The purpose of this demonstration is to evaluate the 5-step consumer decision-making process consumers go through as they consider and purchase the Samsung television. It's important that we analyse consumer behaviour in order to create a proper marketing mix for the well-defined market of televisions. As marketers, we must have a thorough knowledge of consumer behaviour in order to understand and to market the product effectively.
Need recognition acts as the lead into the buyer decision-making process. Before the individual becomes a customer, they need to recognise what it is they want or need, and in some cases what they want and need, before they begin exploring different alternatives to fit their desires. Example 1 relates to need. The current television placed on the wall fell off and the screen smashed. Therefore, a new television is to be purchased in replacement of the previous one. Example number 2 relates to desire. A brand new television model with new innovative technology and enhanced features has been released. The consumer wishes to upgrade from their previous model purely out of desire rather than necessity. And example 3, bringing both together. After moving into a larger house with an additional living space, a family wants to add another television into the living room. Therefore, they buy a new television out of necessity and desire.
By recognising the need for a new TV, the consumer would first resort to self-memory regarding what brands of TVs they have previously owned or liked, as this would then most likely influence whether or not they decide to continue to support that brand or purchase from another. As Lamb states, a brand name can have a significant impact on a consumer's ultimate choice. The consumer is most likely to already have a familiar or brand of liking in mind as soon as the need to purchase a new TV arrives. Yet if not strongly for or against a particular brand, the consumer would then seek advice and opinions from friends and families regarding their thoughts on which TVs they like and would suit the consumer most. For if someone from the consumer's peer group spoke negatively of a certain brand, the consumer is less likely to form a positive image of that brand when considering the various models of TVs available. Lastly, the market-controlled external information searches include the many advertisements the consumer would see in store in catalogues online and as well as on TV. Depending on where the consumer searches, the results on what product they prefer may vary. For example, they saw something on TV that would have been a commercial for a specific brand showing all and only the best aspects of that product. Whereas if it was in a physical store, shop attendants are more likely to convince the consumer to purchase a product of the highest value to maximise potential profit by suggesting products with functions that may or may not be a necessity to the customer. Concluding the information search, the consumer would have found that the Samsung Series 7 TV would have been the best product suited for their needs, while also having a comfortable mid-range price when comparing some competing models of various brands currently on the market.
After considering all the options for the curved 3D televisions that meet the consumer's requirements for the evoked set, they need to come to a decision of what TV is the best option for them and whether they will purchase it. At this stage in the consumer decision-making process, these TVs are the most viable. In contrast to the main competitor, the LG TV, priced at $7,995, the Samsung TV is cheaper at $3,695. This would be a major factor if value for money is highly important to the consumer. On the other hand, the LG TV has a greater perceived quality with the OLED feature, which provides a superior picture quality and outstanding visuals. The higher price also makes the consumer initially assume that the LG television is of greater quality, as information is indirectly conveyed by the price. These are the greatest points of differentiation between the TVs, but there are some features that could be important to the consumer. The LG TV has 2 additional speakers and a thinner screen. Alternatively, the Samsung TV has an additional HDMI and USB port and a higher energy rating. Both TVs have a 12-month warranty. There are factors other than the product itself that may affect the consumer's decision to purchase the product. Beckman, Johnson and Payne identified that recommendations from other people, such as family, friends and salespeople, can contribute to the consumer's decision. A salesperson in a technology store, like Harvey Norman, would likely give their opinion on what product they would recommend to the consumer to buy. However, it is likely that the salesperson would try to convince the consumer that the more expensive or quality product is worth purchasing, or in this case, the LG TV. Alternatively, a friend may have the Samsung TV, and the consumer would see firsthand that the product has been effective and valuable to them. Secondly, the consumer may just have a better understanding and trust in the Samsung brand, which could be a deciding factor. This familiarity and positive association could have been formed after viewing effective Samsung advertisements. Furthermore, the consumer may just establish loyalty and trust with the brand after purchasing other Samsung products, such as a mobile phone. After weighing up and ordering the features which are most important to them, as well as what they are willing to sacrifice, the consumer will select a preference. The consumer will choose the Samsung TV if value for money is important to them, and perhaps they want a TV that is less damaging to the environment and their energy bills. The consumer would choose the LG TV if they have a greater appreciation for the quality, more advanced technology, and overall viewing experience. The other factors such as brand loyalty ultimately play a large role in subtly drawing the consumer towards choosing one of these products. If they feel as though this TV they have selected satisfies their initial needs and desires, then they will purchase the product.
After gathering information and constructing an evoked set, the consumer can develop a set of criteria by which they judge the options available. Through this, a consumer usually develops a host of options to choose from while looking for a particular product. To narrow this down, they can evaluate it against other products and also select cut-offs from which they will not consider a brand. The consumer is very likely to consider alternate brands during the decision-making process, as after they have gathered their information, they will have developed an evoked set of product specifications. Through this, they will have found a host of options from which they can evaluate against each other and find out which offers them the most of their set requirements. There are many brands within the lower high-range television market, all with their specific features, and each brand will market their attributes to try and reach the customer's evoked set. A consumer in the market for a high-range 3D curved TV like the Samsung Series 7 would evaluate products and narrow their alternatives from an evoked set of attributes such as size of LCD screen, quality of picture, price, design, connection to internet, attractive design, connection ports, power consumption, and energy efficiency. Cut-offs would then be applied to define the requirements of the evoked set. The cut-off is the maximum or minimum level of an attribute that an option must have before it can be considered. For a television, these may be minimum screen size, minimum connection ports, and maximum power consumption. Consumers will use information gathered on what a smart 3D television can offer them and use this to evaluate what products will best fulfill their needs. These products will fit within their cut-off margins and have attributes of their evoked set. As one product may not attain the entirety of all the desired attributes, consumers may order them in order of importance. For example, price, then size, then design, then picture resolution. According to BLO, within the television market, there are 4 major brands most likely to be considered. These are Panasonic, LG, Samsung, and Sony. In evaluating alternatives for a smart 3D television, 2 main competitors appear. These are LG and Samsung. The consumer level of satisfaction or dissatisfaction correlates to the varying relationship between their initial pre-purchase expectations of the product and their perception of the actual performance of the product post-purchase. Post-purchase behaviour and the consumer's level of satisfaction with the product and/or service is crucial to the reputation and future sales of the business. Consumers will be able to base their judgments on the different features of the product, such as the image and sound quality, resolution, price, size, and overall performance as a piece of home entertainment. Some of the main reasons why consumers would be satisfied with this purchase are Ultra HD upscaling and perfect black technology. Major aspects such as Ultra HD upscaling and perfect black are new resolution and colour technology enhancements that provide high definition image and true colour results. Its advanced technology and Ultra HD image clarity rivals it with other LED competitors with lower quality image standards. High energy consumption rating. The Samsung's energy consumption rating of 5.5 out of 6 stars is also quite favourable, particularly due to the increasing demand for energy efficient and eco-friendly products. With brands such as LG, Hisense and Panasonic only reaching 4.5 out of 6 stars, this Samsung model would be the preferred choice for those looking for a more environmentally friendly product. Netflix and Freeview Plus services. With such a significant increase in consumer demand for streaming services such as Netflix over recent times, as well as the demand for a broad selection of channels, Samsung offered both Netflix and Freeview Plus services with this particular TV, enticing those with added smart TV luxuries. Price. In comparison to its leading LG competitor with an almost identical product, the Samsung price is at approximately $4,500 less than the LG model at $3,695, whilst the LG comes in at just under $8,000. Some of the main reasons why consumers would be dissatisfied with this purchase are Change of heart. The consumers may simply have a change of heart about the look and or size of the TV and want a different model. Lack of key innovative technology. The biggest downfall for this particular Samsung model would be that it doesn't contain key innovative technology such as OLED display, unlike the new upper range LG model. LG's extremely similar but significantly more pricey model contains the organic light emitting display, also known as OLED, making the image display superior to that of an Ultra HD and LED TV, as it replaces full screen backlighting with pixels that can individually illuminate, creating greater vibrancy and contrast with the image and the colours displayed. Making the customer feel important and looked after is key to establishing a great reputation and loyal customer base. Therefore, providing services ranging from refunds to extended warranties or money-back guarantees ensures that the customer feels secure and remains satisfied from before the purchase up until after the purchase has been finalised. Cognitive dissonance can be defined as the discomfort or regret that majority of buyers are said to feel after making any purchase. In order to try and avoid cognitive dissonance in buying this TV, customers should ensure they explore all the various alternatives to find a product that meets their needs and requirements before making a final decision. Also, ways after-sales service can help to avoid cognitive dissonance could be: sales professionals should make an effort to stay in touch with the customers before and after the purchase and should never ignore their calls. Give customers necessary support, helping them to set up, install, maintain or operate their product. Sales professionals should exchange damaged or broken goods for the customer immediately. The customer shouldn't be harassed or interrogated, and the sales professional should listen to their issues and make them feel reassured. They should also establish a customer feedback section on the organisation website, gathering insight into which products are successful and those that are not, and the reasons behind both.
This concludes our presentation on the consumer making decision projects. Thanks for watching.